I'm gonna read this conversation to you guys. And imagine her voice when I say this, right? I met a sports cardiologist last night, Mom. You would be so happy. How he looks, question mark. Tall, question mark. Telugu or another language, question mark. LOLOL. She said, tall, question mark. That's the second time she asked if this person's tall. What language does he speak? And then I sent a photo and she said, oh my God, continue talk, ... Just reply nicely to him. I go, Mom, stop getting excited. No, not at all. Just ... Just ... I don't know. Emoji like this. So, today's video, I'm talking about what it's like to date when you have Indian parents. Part of my priorities for 2020 was to take care of me a little bit more, and one of the things I said I was doing is dating. And it's happening. I'm going on a date tonight, and I decided I'm gonna get ready and explain to you guys a little bit more about what it's like dating when you have Indian parents. Here's the deal. When you're Indian, you don't really grow up thinking you have many options. First of all, growing up, you don't date. You're not allowed to do that. If you're into a boy, you kind of sneak it around like I fully did my entire life. And now that I'm older, I feel like I have a little bit of that PTSD in me, and it's like I have to date a certain type of person. I feel like I have not been on a date in 2 years. I know that sounds like cray-cray, but it's the reality. I dated someone that I thought I was literally going to marry, and he happened to be someone who's Telugu, which is also what I am. And we grew up knowing each other our entire lives, and I thought we were done and done. Life happened and it didn't work out, and I was not okay for a very long time. This is a very personal video for me, but I feel like it's important to share because A, I think there's other people going through the same thing, and B, I feel like I've never opened up about my personal life to this extent. It's not that I'm even nervous. Nervous isn't the word. And I do think, I've always said to myself, I'm not gonna do it through the apps, just because of where I am in life right now. For 2 years of building this company and just dealing with my breakup, I just wasn't in the headspace for it. You feel me? So I've only had 2 actual boyfriends, and this is the crazy part, and this goes back to the parents thing. Both of them were Telugu, not just Indian, not just South Indian, but Telugu, which is the language that I speak. It's crazy to me that's for somebody who's super open-minded and stuff. It's just crazy that that is what I've dated, 2 Telugu guys. Do think at the end of the day and at my core of core, I love the idea of my family loving my husband, and it felt like if they were Telugu, it would kind of guarantee the chances of that. And now after my last boyfriend, I told myself, taste the rainbow, don't discriminate. But that said, I also told my mom she could set me up with someone. I said all this talk about being open to any other race, and tonight I'm going on a date with a Telugu doctor. My parents had an arranged marriage, and so I feel like in my brain, the idea of my mom setting me up with someone isn't crazy because that is what they had happen. It'd be nice to meet someone, and I'm open to it. Kylie's my old roommate. I just had a missed call from her, and she said, calling to give you a pet talk. You got this. Just have fun, and who cares what comes of it? Worst, it's a great story. Thanks, Kylie. Getting married. Am I getting pressure from my parents? Yes. But do I feel the pressure? Honestly, no. I don't think that that's healthy, and I don't feel like I've ever done anything traditionally, so why would I start now? Am I going on dates now? Yeah, I am. But am I doing it for them? I would say, if I'm being totally honest, of course a little bit, because, I want them to be happy, but the reason it's really starting right now is I mentally feel ready to date. I really do. Guys, I'm going on a date when I'm busting out an eyeshadow palette. What am I even doing right now? I actually literally don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take, this is my friend Kristen's palette. So let's try it out. I feel like if I'm ever gonna use it, it's today. I have such distinct memories of growing up and just being oh, I'm going to a friend's house, but I'm actually going to homecoming. Because I knew my parents couldn't wrap their head around the idea of me going with a boy to homecoming, even though he literally was my friend. And even for prom, I went with one of my friends, Noel, who was a black guy, but he was one of my closest friends, and I really thought my dad would have a problem with it, and he actually didn't, which I thought was really cool because, I do know a lot of parents that would have had an issue with that growing up in Texas, and I just think that's BS. The thing is, I know there's a lot of people out there who have parents who do care. I know it's tough because I am lucky that I have parents that are a little more, like, less conservative, I guess I would say, and not everybody really has that. But I think, and I say, do you, boo-boo, and do what makes you happy because you have one life to live. Coming from a girl who did a whole career path that her parents were like, what the F is she doing? It all ends up working out. When they see you happy, it all ends up working out. It feels really cool to me that I can talk to my mom about dating at all at this age because I definitely hid it from her growing up. But I also get stressed that she's gonna get too excited and then the pressure feels too heavy. And I feel like with the last guy I dated, even though, by the way, they didn't really put pressure on me at all. My mom was not like, marry this person. I think at the end of the day, she knew that I had focuses on my career. Everything in life is really about timing. And I remember one of my cousins told me this when I was younger. She said to me, because she got married at a really young age, and she married a Mexican guy. They live in North Carolina. They have two of the cutest kids, and I think she's one of the happiest people in my life. She's just like, Deepica, like, you cannot make somebody else happy until you are happy with yourself. I feel like the number one question I get asked is, why aren't you dating? Are you dating? Who are you dating? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Y'all are nosy, but I get it. And I want to share what I can share with you guys. I also think as being Indian, you're trained to not talk about this stuff. I remember I was like public and posted my ex-boyfriend on my Instagram, and my mom was like, just, you know, trying to protect me a little bit. And she would just say, like, don't post this because the second you tell people and let them in, you're giving them the opportunity to give opinions. And relationships are already tough. Having the opinion of other people makes it that much harder. So I get it. So in conclusion, what is it like dating when you have Indian parents? It's stressful, for sure, but I also feel grateful that I have parents that care. At the end of the day, you gotta date on your own terms and do it for you and make yourself happy, and that is that. Period. With a dot and a DT and all the things. And I really feel like I need to have this conversation with Mama Pundu and Papa Pundu sitting right here. Let me know if you want to see that. They're in India right now and they barely are responding to my texts. But when they're back, I would love to make that video happen. Let me know in the comments below. I am gonna go get ready now. Wish me luck and see you guys later. Bye guys. I don't know what time it is in India. I think it's literally like 3 a.m. Mom! I can't believe you're awake. I'm going on a date with a Telugu doctor.
Who is that?
I swear. I'm not lying. Don't get excited, okay? Don't get dad excited. Nobody get excited. Jesus.
No. I'm not excited. I'm just praying God. Yes.
You're not getting excited. You're just praying to God. Okay.
All the best, Pandu. Okay? Okay, Pandu. Bye.